If you're tired of dealing with damp, musty basements, this video is for you. After testing countless models, we've identified the top 5 dehumidifiers for basements in 2024. These picks are based on efficiency, ease of use, and their ability to tackle even the most stubborn humidity issues. So, if you're ready to transform your basement into a dry, comfortable space, stay with us until the end. Remember, the products are not in any specific order, so make sure to keep watching so you don't miss anything. Also, all the links to find the best prices for the products in this video are in the description. Let's begin. Let me tell you about the Vegaso dehumidifier 80 pints, which has really impressed me during testing. If you've ever dealt with a super humid basement, you know the struggle. This unit pulls out up to 80 pints of water daily and handles spaces up to 5,500 square feet, which is pretty substantial. What I really like about this one is how versatile it is with its different modes. You can use it pretty much anywhere, your bedroom, living room, or basement, and it'll adjust itself to keep the humidity just right. I've found the continuous mode particularly useful during those really muggy days when you just want to set it and forget it. One thing that's really practical is the humidity display. You can actually see what's going on instead of just guessing. Moving it around isn't too bad, either. It's got wheels and a handle built in. Though I should mention it weighs about 32 pounds, so you might want to avoid carrying it up and down stairs too often. Here's something that parents might appreciate. It comes with a child lock. And speaking of convenience, the automatic shutoff has saved me more than once. When the bucket's full, it lets you know and shuts off automatically. But what I really appreciate is the continuous drainage option. Just hook up a hose and you won't have to think about emptying the bucket anymore. The adjustable fan speeds and timer are nice touches that help with energy costs. You can set it to run overnight when electricity rates are lower. I also like that it has auto defrost. It keeps working even when temperatures drop, which isn't something every dehumidifier can handle. Now, I should point out a couple of issues. The warranty registration process could be clearer. I had to figure it out myself, which was a bit annoying. Also, if your space is really damp, you might find yourself emptying the tank pretty frequently unless you use the continuous drainage option. For what you're paying, though, this Vegaso unit delivers solid performance. It's reliable, easy to use, and gets the job done. I've put the current price and all the specs in the description below if you want to check them out. Let's dive into the DEHUMIDIFIER dehumidifier, 81 ounces. I've been putting this little powerhouse to the test, and it's quite effective at tackling moisture issues in your home. What initially stand out to me is its capability to manage areas up to 1,000 square feet, extracting around 50 ounces of moisture daily. That's impressive for its compact size. A feature I appreciate is the dual mode functionality. There's a high power mode for those extra humid days, and a sleep mode that operates at a whisper quiet 30 decibels. Perfect for nighttime use without disturbing your sleep. The automatic shutoff feature is a real convenience, preventing any overflow when the tank reaches capacity. Plus, it offers a continuous drainage option with a 1.5-meter hose, which is quite useful, though a longer hose would have been a nice addition for more flexibility in placement. An interesting extra is the atmospheric lighting that doubles as a nightlight. It's a nice touch, but let's be honest, the main reason you're considering this is for its dehumidifying capabilities, not the ambience. On a practical note, if you're dealing with a very damp basement or a larger area, you might find yourself emptying the tank more frequently than you'd prefer. It's not a major issue, but something to be aware of. After using it for some time, I can confidently say it strikes a good balance between effectiveness and quiet operation. It's particularly well suited for smaller spaces like bedrooms or medium-sized basements. In terms of cost, it's reasonably priced for what it offers. Not the cheapest option, but certainly not overpriced either. If you're aiming to address moisture problems without breaking the bank, this unit is worth considering. Check out the link in the description for the latest price and detailed specifications. Let's take a closer look at the Vegaso 80-pint dehumidifier. After putting it through its paces in my basement for several weeks, I can confidently say it's a reliable option for larger areas. What really impressed me is its capacity to remove up to 80 pints of moisture each day, and you can genuinely feel the difference in the atmosphere. One of the standout features is its Energy Star certification, ensuring it won't cause a spike in your electricity bill. The control panel is user-friendly, providing a clear humidity reading and allowing you to adjust settings without needing to consult the manual constantly. It's essentially a set-it-and-forget-it device, which I find incredibly convenient. Another aspect worth highlighting is its quiet operation on standard settings. I've had it running in my home office, and it's not at all disruptive. However, when you turn it up to the highest settings, it does become noticeably louder, so keep that in mind if you're sensitive to noise. I also appreciate how easy it is to move around. The wheels function well, unlike some other models I've tried, and it's light enough to transport from one room to another without much effort. That said, it's not without its flaws. I encountered some inconsistencies with the auto shutoff feature. It doesn't always activate precisely when it should. Additionally, the initial setup took longer than I anticipated, and I do this kind of work regularly. Overall, after using it for a while, I'd say the Waycar 80 pint offers good value for your investment. It delivers on its promises, and their customer service has been responsive when I reached out with inquiries. If you're interested in exploring it further, I've included links and current pricing in the description below. Let's explore the PlusScent dehumidifier. Designed for spaces up to 1,000 square feet, this compact unit has been gaining popularity, and for good reason. If your basement feels like a steam room, with everything slightly moist, this device could be a game changer, thanks to its impressive features. This dehumidifier extracts about 34 ounces of moisture daily, which is quite effective for its compact size. After testing it in my basement, I noticed a significant improvement in air quality. The dual-core semiconductor condensation technology efficiently manages humidity in areas up to 1,000 square feet, though it performs best in smaller spaces. One feature I appreciate is the dual-mode operation. There's an efficient mode for tackling high humidity levels, and a sleep mode that operates at a whisper-quiet 30 decibels, making it ideal for use in bedrooms without disturbing your peace. The 7-color nightlight feature is a fun addition if you enjoy ambient lighting. I prefer a soft blue glow, but you have various options. The auto shutoff function is particularly useful, preventing water overflow, and you can choose between using the tank or connecting a drain hose to avoid frequent emptying. However, there are a few considerations. In extremely humid conditions, you might find yourself emptying the tank more often. While it's excellent for bedrooms or small basement areas, it may not be as effective in larger spaces. Keep this in mind when deciding if it suits your needs. Overall, the PlusScent dehumidifier offers great value for its price. It's not flawless, but it effectively improves air quality in smaller areas. It's portable, doesn't occupy much space, and makes a noticeable difference in the atmosphere. For the latest pricing and more details, check out the link in the description below. Introducing the Waycar 130 Pints Commercial Dehumidifier, a standout performer for expansive areas. If you've ever struggled with persistently damp basements, this unit is a game changer, extracting up to 130 pints of moisture daily and effectively covering spaces up to 7,500 square feet. I've witnessed it turn some seriously wet environments into dry, comfortable spaces. What really impressed me during my testing was its energy efficiency. This model uses R32 refrigerant, and I've observed a noticeable 10 to 15% drop in energy costs compared to other dehumidifiers I've tried. That's a significant saving, especially if you're running it frequently. The design is thoughtfully crafted too. It's compact enough to fit into tight spots, which is a big plus for basements with low ceilings. The built-in pump and 16.4-foot drain hose are incredibly convenient. Set it up once, and you can almost forget about it. However, I do wish the wired remote control was included rather than being an optional extra. Regarding the cost, it's on the higher side. But after testing cheaper models that didn't last, I can vouch for the superior build quality here. The 5-year warranty on the refrigeration system is reassuring. I've had to rely on warranties before, and this one is genuinely dependable. There are a couple of drawbacks to note. The lack of air intake. Ducting options can be a limitation in certain setups, and if your space is smaller, this unit might be more than you need. After using it extensively, I can confidently say the Waycar 130 Pints is a robust choice for tackling serious humidity in large areas. It's not without its flaws, but it performs exceptionally well. For all the latest pricing details and specifications, check out the description below to see if it's the right fit for your needs.